What is the future of the film industry? How do we make films more interactive and engaging and inspiring and stuff? And also, why can't I upload on a consistent schedule? I'm Josiah Rep, and welcome to the pitch and to Team Hwatever, which doesn't have a slogan, but if it did, I'd say it now. So in a recent couple of videos MatPat uploaded to his two channels, Game Theory and Film Theory, he discussed the future of films, why video game movies always suck, and whether future films would be more interactive, like video games necessarily are. You know, lots of stuff that I am fascinated with and kind of started this show to talk about. And I agree with a lot of the stuff he said, though I'm not sure I agree that that's necessarily the direction the film industry is going, or at least it's not the important part. I do agree that past video game movies have failed because they aren't interactive like video games are. I don't necessarily agree that there won't ever be good video game movies, but that all kind of depends on how Hollywood does this whole interactive movie thing. I think to really understand where the film industry is going, I think we need to step back and take a look at what's the point of filmmaking or any kind of storytelling at all. This rule I very strongly believe in, that says that story influences medium, whether it's film or a book, whether it's in 3D or any of the other ways you can make a story more interactive. It should all be fueled by the story and its themes itself. The point of story is a theme, is to encourage and inspire. It's not just a sequence of events. It's not just a character doing stuff. It has to have a moral, a message, something that the filmmaker really believes is encouraging and inspiring, that the whole story and characters has to come from. It needs to connect with the viewer. It needs to really resonate with them. If film becomes outdated and the way that it's not interactive doesn't connect with people in the same way that something like video games does, it needs to change. It doesn't just need a gimmick. It needs something that really enhances it. I think a big overarching universe is exactly what any medium that doesn't have inherent connectivity and interactivity needs, because you can then immediately connect it with a TV show that's longer and has more depth. This is something that I kind of think is going to be the future of film, whether you agree with me or not. I mean, everyone's already trying to be the next Marvel. MatPat kind of talks about how you kind of have these 360 cameras now, how you could easily take the camera and take it from focusing on the big characters and go look at some other people doing some other random stuff. He says that that might be part of the future of film. And I say that kind of sounds a lot like what the Marvel Universe is already kind of doing. I mean, you can focus on the Avengers, or you can focus on Thor's solo movies, or you can focus on Cap's solo movies, or you can focus on Daredevil and the Defenders. Or you can focus on all of it at once. And then, what if you could go even deeper than that? What if you have character Twitters, or every character has a normal day-to-day life, likes, interests? You inherently suddenly have this depth that people can connect with more, because people connect with stuff the more realistic it is. People see big worlds as more realistic than a world you only see an hour of, and then it ends. But does it all have one unified theme? Does it help inspire people? I don't know. That kind of depends. What does inspire you more? I don't know. Watching someone doing something inspiring? Watching something create something inspiring? Someone telling you, just do it! Or someone saying, here's the opportunity to do it. Come with me and let's do it together. I mean, what if everything was crowdsourced? I mean, imagine I'm the head of Marvel and I say, hey, all you fan artists, come create concept art for our next movie. Take the fanfic writers and make them actual writers. We take people running character Twitters and have them run Twitters for the actual characters. If the point in creating a movie is at least in part to inspire people to pursue their artistic talents or to do good with what they're good at, then you're suddenly doing that much better than you would just making a movie about them watching someone else act like they're doing it. But you might argue, wait, then suddenly you're giving up your unified theme because you're inviting in thousands of people with their own ideas about what this piece of art should be. And I would argue, no, that's not what I'm proposing at all. I mean, not unless you already see film as that. I mean, that's what film is. It's thousands of people that are artistically talented at all these different things, music, acting, photography, and we're putting it all together under the control of the director, who understands the theme and the artistic vision. All I'm suggesting is film the way it already is, and fans the way they already are, interacting in a more unified, interactive way on a bigger scale than is currently being done.
You could have made an Iron Man joke or a couple of
That was an Iron Man joke.
No, what?
I was making fun of Iron Man and
Somebody please Jesus, help me to make this happen. Christ and the Church. Andrea and Rex. I'm sure they meant 1P and it's just I don't think this qualifies as dancing. The automation is probably, in my opinion, the easiest thing to fix. In his video, Ryan Matlock said